Hey, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, a great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers out there pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. There's a couple brothers from the San Francisco Bay Area camp coming together in the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, to do what we do, to do what we are placed on this earth to do. And now it's to bring out this word, okay, to bring out the oracles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai to speak before, okay? So we just gonna go right into our spirit, lead us. You got a precept?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Psalm chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "For thou art not a power that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee."
Yeah, so what does this mean? The Most High is getting ready to bring his wrath. The Lord doesn't have pleasure in wickedness. Okay, so all this activity, them pushing, they pushing the mass agenda. A minor attracted person. And, hey, the prophet said that that's what they were going to do. They said it. I've heard it. Multiple brothers, elders, apostles. The ultimate end goal of that whole community is to add, those who are attracted to minors, which are pedophiles, pedos. And certain of these words we're not going to be able to say pretty soon. Okay, so we'll use the best terminology possible, but you should already know what it is. So the Most High, he's as the scripture said, he's angry at the wicked every single day, but he's allowing all this wickedness to build up so he can come with his judgment like a whirlwind. Okay?
Verse 5, Psalm 5 and 5. It says, "The foolish shall not stand in thy sight."
Yeah, the foolish shall not stand in thy sight. When the Most High, when he awakes, so to speak, when it's time to just, all right, well, it tells you in Psalm 73, when he wakes up and he's going to despise their image. This beast system, this image, this system that you have, all right, you're not going to be able to stand all these wicked, evil demons that are prospering. Yeah, here it is. The most evil people prosper. Okay, the most evil people in the world, they prosper. They doing all type of things behind closed doors, and now what they want is they want you to accept it openly. That's pretty much what's going on. Is all these agendas, they've been here, but they just been in the dark. They just been pushed off into the outskirts of society. Now they want you to accept these things as truth, as this is the way, this is the alternative lifestyle, and you can't speak out against it. You can't bash anybody. You can't say that this is wrong. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "The foolish shall not stand
The
in thy
foolish
sight."
shall not stand in thy sight. This world is foolish. 2/3 of our people. Well, Esau, he is the fool. He's the actual fool. Okay, because we'll get that in what is that, Psalms 14, Psalms 14 and 1. All right, let the scriptures speak. And that's why Esau, Edom, he's already in the stages to criminalize his Bible. What do you think that whole thing with Alex Jones was? That's to open up the door, okay, for mass censorship, okay, to censor you and ultimately to censor the Bible, because the Bible is really the only book, it's the only ideology that speaks out against these wicked demonic acts. Okay, vehemently. Okay, go ahead.
Well, if I can say this, they just had that FBI bulletin come out, and in that literature, when you go into it, it talks about religious extremism.
But preferably Christian religious extremists, and you so-called, what they call so-called Black Hebrew Israelites, you fit right into that as a Black identity extremist. They gonna just push everything into one. That's their whole plan, is to push just like this alphabet community. First is women's liberate. First it was liberate blacks. Then it's the woman. Then they put the gays in there. Then the les, and then it's the trans. See, they pushing heavy trans, and now the next step is the children. That's the next step, and they doing it right before your eyes. Okay, so same concept.
You know what that word devil means? Slander.
Right.
What he does, he slanders us and he categorizes us. And he's going to demonize us. He's going to persecute us for truth's sake.
Yeah, and another thing in that FBI bulletin, they talk about religious extremism how's this place going to go out? With thermonuclear destruction. But this is Psalms 14:1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt.
They are corrupt. This whole society, from youth, when you go into the full system, right, the educational system that you are forced into, okay, and you're indoctrinated, okay, you're taught how to be a good slave here in Babylon the Great. Okay, there's only certain paths that you can obtain. This is, and then you're told this is happiness. Well, in that very full system, right, Esau Edom, his doctrine is there is no God. It's science. There is no God. Oh, the Big Bang. You're literally taught the Big Bang theory in school. Okay, you're taught that the Earth is hundreds of billions of years old. You're taught that the first humans came actually from monkeys. Okay, a single cell amoeba, and then all of a sudden the single cell amoeba, he wanted to be a fish, and then he became a fish, and then he learned how to, he wanted more prey, so he grew shark teeth. And you got how many millions of species on the earth? How many millions of species on the earth, and they just all just randomly.
Yeah.
That's what Esau Edom, he wants you to think like that, because if you think like that, then there is no higher power, there is no moral code. You can do whatever, you can literally do whatever you want, because it's just a bunch of random events, and if you die, you just disappear, and there's no consequences. Nah, man, that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he'll tell you that everything was created from nothing, the Big Bang, but here it is. He'll say men living for 900 years, that's just fictional. That never happened.
Yeah. Well, he's Satan, the adversary. So literally his whole society, his whole system is adversarial to the Most High. So whatever's in the Bible, he comes against it. And he'll literally make up whatever he'll literally just make something up. And then he has the power and the ability to deceive, so he's able to do it. The Most High gave him that power to do that. But now his short season is up. So now that deception, okay, starting with the elect, is not working. Okay, none of those Satan's device. That's all it is a device. Okay, those devices are not working like they used to. So now what is he going to do? He wants to try to kill us now. Okay, now that we're not just deceived. Cause go ahead, you have something?
I could go after this, brother.
Okay.
This is Psalms 14:1. It says, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works.
Yeah, they have done abominable works. Look at all the abominations in the earth. Okay, Esau society is abominable. Well, if a man catches his wife getting plowed, say multiple men, that happens all the time, and he put him to death, he's going to jail, and then everybody's going to demonize him. Oh, there was a video I was watching on a YouTube short. There's a woman basically saying that her husband has a girlfriend, and she's not jealous. She's not mad about it. Okay, you've been seeing it. They've been pushing that. It's all about the algorithm. Yeah. They push a certain algorithm, but you go to the comments, people are bashing that woman. So up is down and down is up. Wickedness is set on a platform. Okay, well, it tells you that in Ecclesiastes 10, folly is set in great dignity. And Esau, he loves folly, man. That's his whole, he's all about folly. And we know how the Most High looks at folly. Okay? Go ahead.
It says they have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
There is none that doeth good. So, is there one good Edomite on earth? Absolutely not. Now, just because you look, so-called white, which is really red, okay, that's another stronghold that the Hebrew Israelites, starting with Great Millstone, been breaking down. Okay, there is no such thing as a white race. Okay, you are the Edomites, but you're gonna have so-called Edomite-looking men and women that are actually Israelites, because they go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They didn't look like that because of the mixing. Okay, Matthew the 13th chapter, the wheat and the tares. At the end, everything's gonna manifest, and you have a lot of people that's bewildered because the black Hebrew Israelites, but they're like, what? We're not black. Number one, we make the point that we're not black, but then you have so-called Caucasian-looking brothers in this thing as well, Hispanic-looking brothers in this thing as well. So it mind is an indicator. Color does matter. Okay? Go ahead.
For truth's sake.
For truth's sake. Okay? And the Most High is all about truth. Okay? We're here to break down all the lies that you people have been taught. Well, we've been taught all these lies, right? And the Most High, he had to break that programming, man, by the Spirit of the Lord, by this word, which is also a hammer. It breaks things apart. Also fire, it cleanses. And it's also water, it washes. So we've been broken down, okay, and to be what? To be built back better. To be built up. We've been cleansed by the washing of the word, okay? This holy word, okay? And also we've been cut up. But we haven't been cut up to be destroyed. We've been cut up to get men back up, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yes, and that's all you see. It's nothing but sorcery. Everything that you see literally is fabricated. It's the story is not real. It's either it actually happened, but the story is spin in a way to keep you trapped in the program, or it's just completely fabricated by Esau Edom and his media machine. But regardless, well, I forget exactly what guy it was who said, "Don't let a good crisis go to waste." I forget the guy's name. You put it in the comment board if you remember, or somebody can search it. Okay. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Okay. America is just a big crisis. Okay. Especially for the Israelites. So it's just enchantment after enchantment, enchantment after enchantment. Nothing you see even is real.
The devil that was Winston Churchill.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I knew it started with a W. Winston Churchill. He said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." Okay, so whether it was pre-planned or whether they picked it up on the fly, on the go. Okay, Esau's high level in that.
Yeah, he said that after World War II as they were creating the UN.
So that was the UN was the creation of World War II. Okay, the Bretton Woods, all these different organizations, or even like the FBI, they were all created after a certain crisis. Or like 2001, right? 9/11. You had the Department of Homeland Security that was created.
The Patriot Act?
You had the Patriot Act that was created. You had TSA. TSA was created. Okay, you had also FEMA. FEMA was created. All these organizations, they get created after crisis. Well, they have like the C-19 task force that was created as well, and then they have a MPV task force as well. So they create all these task force. Oh, they have the Space Force, right? And it just so happened. Why did they create that? Just so happened that there's things in the sky that they don't know. Okay, and it's going to ramp up. They're going to get more recruitment once the Most High started really showing himself. So before a battle, the Lord going to flex out. Okay, and he's going to show this world who's the boss before he destroys you. As we're telling this people now, but since there's still regularity going on and not so many words. Okay, you people don't believe it, but that's how the Most High get down. It's really plain, but it's stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Because they see certain things, they're like, man, these guys are right, but they have to be wrong. Mm-hmm. The Most High is hardening your heart like Pharaoh. Pharaoh knew Moses and Aaron was right. He saw the plagues, he experienced the plagues, but the Most High didn't want them. He didn't want them just to let them loose. Like, nah, nigga, you got to get judged. Okay, I'm about to put you to death. I'm about to wipe your whole army out. I'm about to wipe Egypt out in one swing, one swoop.
Hey, they ain't been the same since.
They done ever since, man. Right now they all in war. Yeah. The Sudanese. Okay, Esau, which I was thinking about this the other day. Esau went around all nations, fragmenting the nation. That was part of, I believe, it was one of the Rockefeller documents. Basically, especially the Middle East, but all Africa, China, Korea. What did he do with Korea? He broke Korea up into North Korea, South Korea. Okay. What did he do with the Middle East? He broke all the Middle East up into different factions. What did he do with China? He even broke China up. You got Taiwan. Okay, so you have these different, what Esau calls fragmentation. He'll break a nation up, which he did the same thing played a part in with the Israelites.
You have that saying in the world, divide and conquer.
That's exactly it. Divide and conquer. So he doesn't want all these nations getting together. That's why he fuels these wars. So these nations won't come together. But Esau didn't consider the prophecies, which we're going into now. You thought all these witchcraft was going to last forever. You didn't consider the prophecy that these nations was going to double back and they was going to come back together again, just for one reason, just to destroy you. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? You have Russia and North Korea being set up, or their alliances are getting bigger. They're coming back together because Russia actually set up North Korea. Okay, there's been a big power struggle between America and Russia. Why is that? Because it's biblical prophecy. Okay, and it's going to get so heated to where this place is going to get burned with fire. Go ahead, bro.
It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
From the beginning, ever since you came into power, it's just been a big sorcery, or it's been a big enchantment from you. Like, okay, you know what we gotta do? We gotta iconoclast. We gotta take down all the images. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. And we gotta destroy their culture. Okay, then we gotta set up a new America with new principles. So it's been a big trick, and it lasted for a minute. Remember, the joy of the hypocrite is only for a moment. Go ahead.
It says, if so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels.
Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. So Esau, Edom, he has to constantly set up councils. Oh, like you have there's a new task force for the ministry, like the ministry of truth. I forget exactly what it's called. I think that's 1984. But basically, they set up a task force to combat misinformation. Not too long ago, I believe in 2021. You looking that up? Yeah. There's an actual task force. The Disinformation Governance Board. You have the Disinformation Governance Board. I believe that's the name, right? Where they set up a task force so they can combat misinformation, which misinformation is really just the truth. So what you're saying is that people are so stupid that they'll just believe anything? No, it's because they're telling the truth, and your witchcraft, your magic is not working. Okay, just like the fiat funny money. That's all that it is. It's funny money. Let it be. So be it. Right? It's not worth anything. If people came to the conclusion that it's not worth anything, people will be uprising, man. People understood what America was really established on. Can we get what is that? Woe to the bloody Nahum? Nahum 3? Go ahead. Woe to the bloody city. Go ahead.
Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and say thee.
Yeah, all these witches and warlocks. Slakia.
It says, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
And what is that? Those are the plagues. Okay, those are the plagues of Yahweh Shalom Shah. All these diseases. Because see, Esau, yeah, he is doing things and he is tampering with things. Yeah, we understand that. Yet it's going to get out of hand. It's not going to go according to how he thinks he's going to be able to maneuver things. People are going to really fight against this dude when he comes to push that agenda. Okay, and his power is waning. So he's going to be in a trick bag during that time.
Straits.
He's going to be in straits, as the scripture says, the water, a path of difficulty to try to implement this NWO, because everybody knows what it is, man. A lot of people know what this man is going to do, but see, the system is to where you can't really fight against it. But it's going to come a point to where you're going to back people into a corner to where they have no choice but to fight.
Yep.
Okay, that's where you literally you backed everybody into a corner. Well, it tells you that second Ezra the 15th chapter, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, but the course of their actions shall stand in their hand.
It also tells you in Job the 20th chapter. Is that Job 20 with all the hands of
The wicked
the wicked,
The laborers.
the laborers.
Yep. Shall come upon him. Okay, it goes into that the plowman shall overtake the it's in James 5. It's in James 5. Maybe we'll get it. But hey, you pretty much stole everything, man. And your plan is so sloppy that everybody knows what it is. They even got a wanted poster of your boy Swabby.
Yep.
Okay? Which is about to turn into, they're going to really start saying these names. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. Okay? And the UN basically came out, they want to fight combat misinformation as well. Okay? They want to come back and they said, you know, this information is bad and we need the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and George Soros and guys like that should not be equated with any of these conspiracies. Something around that line. You can go and fact check it and you can go look it up yourself. Because they're being exposed. Okay, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. They own everything, man. It's a big game. It's a big rigged game. Okay, it's a big club and you're not invited. Okay, this man's getting ready to try to put a subdermal device under your skin. That's where he's put. That's where everything is leading to. Okay, Amazon is getting ready to release all those stores where you can wave your hand. Okay, they getting ready to. Biden already passed. What's it called? What is the word that he does? It's the executive order. Biden already passed the executive order for the crypto, not the crypto, but the CBDCs.
That Fed Now program comes online next year, I think second quarter of next year, 2023.
Yeah, when you go into the CBDC tracker, it tells you that they're going to push this 2023, man. When you type in America CBDCs, 2019, 2020, they were already saying that America eventually is going to go to CBDC. They already said it, right? But that's why there's so much all these distractions to keep the people preoccupied in something else, so they won't discover the plan. That's why there's always a mass shooting. Okay, that's why there's all type of explosions. Why do you think the news all they do is push out stabbings and shootings? Fearmonger to keep your mind preoccupied. There was a new variant. No, this is the one. This might be the one. Okay. But meanwhile, they pushing all type of laws and legislation to pretty much destroy you. To take more of your rights away, to tax you more. Okay. Now they want to tax every Cash App. Okay. Every Venmo. All right. They want all their pain, and when they turn on this digital system, they're gonna be able to have that. Because everything's going to be tracked and traced. Okay, he called us all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a mark. That technology that is in the phone, okay, that is in the computer, now is going to be placed inside you. Okay, that's what Esau Edom he's getting ready to do. Okay, go ahead.
The Internet of Bodies?
Yeah, the IOB.
Yeah, like you said, right now it's just the infrastructure is being put into place. And then ultimately the end goal is the C to the H to the I to the B, which is the wallet, to control everything that's being put in place.
Total control.
Total control. Okay, but see, when Esau tries to bring total control, that's when it's going to get out of control.
Yep.
Remember Michael, Daniel the 12th chapter, he going to stand up, man. The archangel of war, man.
Because really what he's trying to do is overthrow the Most High. He's trying to take the Most High seat.
Yep.
You know? So as people say, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Yeah, we know this is absurd. This nigga's out of his mind. But he's going to go for it. You know, it's in the scriptures. He has to.
Yeah. Well, you have ancient society. You have ancient Babylon that tried to do the same thing. But they just weren't as advanced.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They didn't have that, and they weren't the Edomites. It wasn't for them to do it, but they all tried some form of fashion to pretty much, have you worship them. Okay, have you worship their gods. Now Esau, he's in the seat he's in the seat of the Most High, thinking that he is the Most High, on top of the mount of the congregation, on top of the Israelites. Because once see this, the whole thing is I gotta get the Israelites. Once I get the Israelites, everybody else is easy work. Those Moabites, who are the Moabites? Elam, who's Elam? Ishmael, who's Ishmael? I gotta get these Israelites. Once I get these Israelites, I won because it goes back to what? Jacob and Esau. The Most High wasn't dealing with the other nations. He was dealing with Jacob and Esau. Okay, and Esau, he got his consolation prize. But now his short season is over, and he's hot about that. This nigga is still hot about the birthright. He's still hot about the blessing. So he's going to try to create that and pursue it, whether you like it or not. And the way that he's doing it is super diabolical. Okay, but we were given the heads up. Okay, certain of us were activated in these last days. Okay, to witness, really to witness the fall of the wicked, man, and to be delivered. That's our hope. Okay, but Esau, he has no hope, man. There's no possible way that the Most High will allow the society to continue. Just on that, just on this man's wickedness alone, the Most High has destroyed nations for less. Okay, for less. So there's no possible way that this place can continue. You can see it's literally spiraling down the drain. Before the brothers came, I was watching a documentary on the fentanyl, man. There's a fentanyl crisis. Fentanyl killed more people than the Kufi. I believe was it 2020 or 2021? It killed over 100,000 people, man. Okay.
Jump to verse 3 real quick. Isaiah 47:3. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered."
Yep. Well, that's part of it. You're riddled and filled with drugs and Edomites. At that, Edomites dropping dead, overdosing. Now it's a crisis. Before it was just niggas on crack. Now, you lock them up, throw away the key. Biden, he passed bills on that. It's a little small rock, 5 years minimum. 5 years minimum. He wasn't playing, and he called you niggas. Okay?
And his message to the youth was just say no.
Yeah.
It was just say no. We brought up poverty, drugs on every corner. You know what I mean? Jake like fucked up, and it was just say no. But as now is that the tables have turned into some Esau Edom. What are they doing now, man? All type of programs set up.
Yeah. So all your snares, you're gonna fall into that same trap, man.
Yep.
You trying to trap up the Israelites. You trying to have us be perpetual slaves under you. That's a trap. The Most High laid the trap. You getting ready to be a perpetual slave under the Israelites. And then not only that, you getting ready to be done away with. Okay, because you want to do away with the memorial of the Most High on earth. That's not going to happen. The Most High literally laughing at this nigga. This nigga is super proud. A mortal man is trying to fight against the Most High. So he's about to crush you, Esau. And we're going to witness it. Y'all about Shema Shah Wilson.
Right.
Okay. And we're gonna laugh just like our Father. Alright?
They're gonna laugh through us down here.
And Esau gonna be, man, just think, man, Esau, this dude gonna be super hurt when he sees Israelites ruling over him, man. Well, Esau already, the low-level Edomites already hurt that they're losing their country. We gotta fight, we gotta take it back. Right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, "Yea, thy shame shall be seen."
Yea, thy shame shall be seen. Oh, you have critical race theory. That's shameful spewing on your glory, as it says in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. Okay? So your infrastructure, you got bridges is breaking down. You got moles all up in your military, trans all up in your military. While you got Russia, Korea. Man, these nations is ready, they ready to destroy you, man. China's ready to take back Taiwan and destroy America. And America built up China. Ain't that some shit? America built up China. And China, hey, that's why it says in Obadiah, the men of that confederacy have deceived thee. Because you gave all this aid and you built these nations up at the expense of destroying them and you know, their people, and trying to social engineer their people. But hey, they was gonna turn around and bite your ass at the end. It's like you playing with a serpent. Okay? That That's Apostle Ilatar going to that Amos, with the Amos 3, where you ran from a bear, you ran from a lion, you met a bear, and then you turn around and a serpent. That's Moab, man. That's serpent. Okay, go ahead.
I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right, Yahushua is going to come. He's going to avenge us, man. All that buck breaking you were doing, all that rape, all that robbery, okay, all the bloodthirstiness, you torturing, you working Jake like a slave, man. You beating Jake, you castrating Jake, you hanging Jake. All 12 tribes, you raping the women, you raping the little boys. We know how you get down. You raping the little boys. Okay, you raping the little boys, you passing them around squads. Okay, the scriptures tell us about you, Esau. Joel, was that Joel the 2nd chapter? How you sold a boy for wine, a girl. Let's get it. Let's bring it out. Okay.
I got a quick one.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Job 20 and 27. Where the heavens shall reveal his iniquity.
Yeah, who's revealing this man? How do we know this, man? How do we know the heavens, man? The spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. He has revealed this man. Okay, every little move that this dude made, we own it. This Esau can't make a move without the prophets basically speaking it before it even happens. We've been speaking from our apostle elder going down. We've been speaking about what Esau Edom is going to do, man. And he's doing it. And all you people are going to have to submit. Okay? Well, it tells you that in Revelation 3, how they're going to come and bow down. Those are talking about Israelites who say they are Jews and are not. Really, that's the breakdown, is really they were Israelites. And they're going to come down, bow before you. Basically giving reverence that you were right. Okay? You got certain men. You were right all the time. All you scoffers, all you scorners. Certain men gonna repent. Okay, but a lot of you gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
And that starts with the prophets of Yahweh Shemal Shai rising up against this man, because nothing can happen unless the word goes out. Okay? So the prophet has to come on the scene, and he has to speak the words of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Then that's when the Most High moves. Okay, because he moves through his word. And since we came in the truth, okay, from really the apostles, but even like really turning up the last couple of years, that, that especially that decree of doing those videos and bringing out this word damn near every day, this place has rapidly declined more and more, man. It's like damn near every day there's a new crisis. Okay, we're on a verge. We're literally on a verge of a great transition right now. Okay, which Esau, he believes that it's his transition. No. It's the Most High, Yahweh Shemal Shai's transition. When he's getting ready to come and meet you, but he ain't going to come meet you in the form that he was 2,000 years ago. He's going to meet you in an angelic force. But he's going to be a man, though. Okay? And he's going to come to the astonishment of all the nations. But they've heard it. These nations actually heard what we're saying. But they put it off. Man, these niggas, who are these guys? Go get a job. Okay, a lot of them got better jobs than you. Y'all getting fired. Y'all having to take that juice just to stay at your job. Brothers be able to maneuver through that. Okay, through prayer. Brothers pray. The Most High, I have not seen to this day, okay, that when a brother was in a bind, the Most High didn't get him out of it. Brother needed a job or something like that, or something happened to where he's like, man, I need something. All right, the brother get the counsel, and then a week later, the brother doing better. He's doing better. Or he got better. I'm like, damn, right. A week later, brother doing way better because he took heed. I haven't seen it yet. I literally haven't seen it yet. I have not seen a brother starve to death. Now, of course, we might fall on hard times. I've been there a couple of times. Where, you know what I mean? But that's where the body makes up. But the Most High is not going to leave us down here to have Esau Edom do what he pleased with us, man. You get ready to destroy this dude. And when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to come back to transform us. We're going to be likened unto him. And we're going to get busy right along with him, man. Okay, when when New Jerusalem comes down, we gonna shackle you Edomites up, all you nations. That's gonna be a fear, and you gonna really like the nations fear that's coming out of Egypt. You gonna really fear the Israelites this time, because we gonna have powers, man. We gonna literally have powers that go into your mind to make you do things. We gonna have control over good and evil. What Esau wants. We gonna literally have everything that Esau wants plus a billion.
Yep.
Okay, but we gonna have it in righteousness. Okay, you done on that?
That was it.
Okay.
With that Joel, also the Nahum with third
Get Nahum first. Get Nahum first. And what you got?
I got Isaiah 63, and I got.
Okay,
I
hold on.
literally had Joel 3 and 9.
Okay, hold that. Let's go here.
Oh yeah, Nahum 3, 'cause that lines up with Isaiah.
Yep.
Nahum 3, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies
What's
and
woe
robbery.
mean?
Destruction.
It means destruction. Whoa. It is full of lies and robbery. The bloody city. Why is this called the blood? Or why is it equating? Really, this is America, Nineveh.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this the bloody city? Well, I mean, do we have to even say it? How many Native Americans, let's call indigenous people that were here before, how much blood did you spill? Well, they were fighting each other. So you're telling me if two people are fighting each other out on the street, that gives you license to go and put both of them to death?
And their families.
And their families. And then the rest of them, you lock them up and put them in slavery because they were fighting each other. What if it was a neighbor dispute, a brotherly dispute? That gives you license. So that whole theory, Esau, is cut.
Then on top of that, they treated you like a brother. They treated you better than they treated one another.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Because they had it in their spirit. Well, the Most High wanted to judge him. The Most High wanted to judge Jake, man. Okay, put that brotherly love spirit on Jacob towards his. Because Jacob, they have infatuation with other nations, man, especially Esau. They love Esau. You see your woman around Esau, man. She's smiling. She poke her chest out, give Esau the hip, licking her lips. Your woman. Okay, she put her Edomite voice on. Oh yeah, talking all feminine. And then you at him, what you want to eat? You trying to get some loving, man. Oh, I'm tired. Esau should go above and beyond, man. But that's just the way that it is. Look at Jake. Jake's all over state. It's all about power.
It's all about that power.
Okay, but that power is coming.
It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
So not only did you bring nothing but death here to America, you even brought the so-called Negroes to come over here and serve slavery, and then you put nothing but hell upon them, man, for hundreds of years. Even to this very day, you haven't been liberated; they've been emancipated, but they're still slaves under your system. Okay, and then you trap them in these neighborhoods, and then you push nothing but demonic. Well, it starts really with your plantation Christianity. That's where it starts. Okay, they're the spiritual food. And what do they eat? They eat GMOs. They eat pork.
Been on that plantation Christianity, from there you can send them anywhere.
Anywhere.
And it's gonna be totally demonic, no matter where they at.
Once you conquer them through the woman and through that plantation Christianity, because the woman, she's gonna accept it. Right? Once you do that, you get the father out of the household. Then you push what's it called, hip hop and gangster music. You push all these cultures. You incentivize these cultures. Okay, you allow these cultures to grow. So now Esau, Edom, all he did was just plant the seed through Satan, and now it's all niggas just going even wilder, more than what Esau knew or thought was going to happen. Okay, that seed of sin. So and then you keep it going. So you make sure you get the grandma teaches the mother teaches the daughter teaches the daughter teaches the daughter. Boom, 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 boom. Then you get the husband out of the house. The mother that was taught by her mother teaches the son to be effeminate hoes and moles, highly effeminate men, okay, then you tell them that they gotta go, the only way to prosper is that they gotta submit to the so-called white man and go through a school system. Or you gotta run fucking faster than Usain Bolt. You gotta train your body to fucking exhaustion.
So, but if I can say this too, man, that's backfiring on the so-called black woman too. So all these jakes, man, you see all these cases of these jakes killing their baby mama and just taking out the her mama, shooting her mama too. All these little niggas were raised by their mother.
Yep.
So they're overly emotional like their mother, man.
Yep.
You know, it wasn't going down like that 20, 30 years ago. You know, Jake had a little bit more self-control. But now, man, these niggas is products of the so-called
Hey,
black woman.
the truth is coming out, man. Those ancient judgments is coming back. Niggas, because it's like, because niggas been told what it is, but they just didn't believe it until it happened to them. And then they get online, right? They get online, then they get a pill, they get the red pill. And they just get cursed out by the red pill, you know? And then they like, damn, there's nothing I can do. They can't get their lick back. And then here it is, this bitch, she all on social media, she with another nigga, sucking off another nigga, you know, got her kids with another nigga, you know, talking shit.
Your check getting garnished every week.
Oh, and every week, nothing you can do, man. So nigga, man, fuck that, man. I ain't living in the world. Oh, the nigga want to go to Brazil, he can't. He got child support, so he can't even go and do his thing. All he wanted was a family, right? All he wanted was just a cool woman, just cook some food, give me a back rub, right? But those are all the curses of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's something that we have to come to grips with, because it's reality. See, men deal with reality. Okay, you ain't gonna have your woman. She's not gonna be your woman on this side. Now, there are certain sisters that will make it in the end, that will do just enough to make it. Not all women, but the majority, the women that you want. I'll say it like that. The ones with the big ass booties, the big ass titties, the tight ass waist, the long ass hair. You ain't getting those. Okay, they for the streets, and that's a plague unto them. That's a curse unto them. Which a woman can have that and still be cool, but it's really that big booty because why? Because this society it worships it.
Yeah.
So here it is. You a woman. You the weaker vessel. Your ass getting worshipped since you start turning 11, 12. You start to understand like, damn, these niggas, I'm literally getting worshipped. I can do no wrong. I can have a man do whatever the hell I want. Just on the thought of him getting next to me or having sex with me. I can get all type of shit. The goal is in the Israelite community is to be a bad bitch. To do what? To get on OnlyFans. I watched a video earlier today. Top 5 of the OnlyFans are women. Well, Tiger 2. Tiger's I think number 3 or number 4. But you got Black China. That bitch make like 20-something, 30-something mil, 40-something mil a year on OnlyFans. Okay, you got a couple of Bad Bunny, that one bitch. She make like 20-something million on OnlyFans. So women are seeing that like, wow, I look better than her.
Yeah.
They become more whorish and more evil just so they can get a bag. But see, everything is backfiring on the wicked. Because you're not allowed, the Most High is not going to allow you to continue in your wickedness. He's going to judge you. So you have a lot of men that are just judging their wives. Okay? You got a lot of women that killing their husbands too. Or killing their kids. People just going crazy, car crashes, killing a whole bunch of people. Okay?
A lot of trafficking going on.
A lot of trafficking going on, man. A lot of sex trafficking going on. Because it's always been going on, but now, hey man, we got to get a bag. Okay?
But see, even that's failing. I was talking to my brother, somebody that has a girlfriend that's in the strip club, and they said they're losing money because of the economic First area of the attack.
That happened during the whole 19 team, right?
Yeah.
These sex workers, man, right? These women that were the online and boomed online, so a lot of women try to go online. But see, now the market is oversaturated.
Yep.
Okay, and then everybody's getting there's an economic decline for the men. So when the men get hit in the economic decline, the women they take a big loss.
Yep.
So more women they either get trafficked or they gotta go out on the street to sell it. But then it's like, damn, it's gonna get to a point to where it's like he not gonna even wanna this $20, he gonna be like, I give you, yeah, I got $2. I got $2. How much more when this nigga he go cashless? What you gonna do now? You gonna do digital credits? So you women, Isaiah 32:9. That's all I gotta say.
That's all.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Nahum 3:1. Woe to
That's the women's class. You
Yeah.
women want to study and learn. Read Isaiah 32:9 on down. That's the women's class. Go ahead.
Quick and to the point.
Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
Yeah, the Israelites are preyed upon us not, man. We're being preyed on beyond your wildest dreams. We've already we're lost as a prey. We're already done. Okay. But see, Esau, you don't understand that you're prey. You're prey to the Heavenly Father, man. Every time we were in captivity, no matter, hey man, Jake went super off, right? The Most High always delivered us. Every single time. This time is no different. Okay, even though we didn't have his name, we were casted off, and you thought, okay, if we can just break them from their power and they just continue to sin. With Judah the 5th chapter. If they can just continue to sin, then we can have them in slavery forever. So that's why this whole society is set up for Jake to sin. That's why it's put especially heavy in the black community. There is no dietary law. You can eat pork. As long as Esau has you niggas eating pork, he know you ain't gonna go nowhere. But see, what's going on now is that the remnant is separating. Okay, no more shall they stay upon him. That was Isaiah 30.
Isaiah 10.
Isaiah 10.
Uh-huh.
Can you get that?
Come.
Yeah, Isaiah 10 and 20 or something like that. Yeah, come.
It's Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob,
Right, the remnant, the elect. Okay, those that escape the pollution of this world, man. Starting with what coming out of her. My people, Micah 7. Okay, go ahead.
it says,
Micah 2 was that Micah 2 and 10. Excuse me. Go ahead.
so no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon.
Who smote us? Esau Edom, man. Esau Edom. He smote us. Go ahead.
Says, shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
Right. To stay upon the Lord, which stay means to rely on for support. Okay. So we're gonna go to the Most High for support. Just like for the very fact I was talking about, like job situation, brothers need jobs or issues with money. We don't go to Esau now. We're in Esau's system. But who do we go to? We go to the Lord. Instead of, you know what? Esau said the only way to make it is I got to do this. I got to take this. No. The Most High will make a way.
Yeah, you get a job interview. You don't go shave your beard and trim your beard. I go get a lineup. You know what I mean? Or like the brother said, how our women act when they enter the presence of the so-called white man. Because ultimately, we know, man, as long as we do what it takes to please the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh, He's in control of everything.
Yeah, literally.
The Lord can have, you know what I mean, a straight up just Edomite, sodomite manager, man, that just, hates you in the spirit, but he'll still show you favor and hire you, man.
Well, the scriptures say, when a man's ways please the Lord, he
Yep.
make even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Yep. So our main priority is doing what? Pleasing Yahweh Shema Shai. Doing this work, man. Doing this work, edifying the elect, enduring afflictions, meeting up with the brothers, studying. That's our main focus. We'll seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things shall be added unto you. Don't be like these Gentiles, which Jacob's in a Gentile state of mind. They think the end all be all is Esau Edom. That whatever he says, go. No, man, fuck this nigga. Excuse my language. Okay, but I'm serious. To hell with Esau Edom. He's a nobody. Can you read that again? We're no longer going to rely on Esau Edom, man. Okay, the Most High prepared our mind to completely separate. Okay, and you have to first you got to believe. Okay.
Yeah, this system is not the pinnacle of society. This system is actually the worst of the worst. And the Lord has shown us. That's why, brothers, they do the herbs
Oh, you know what? 'Cause I was gonna say that on a thread. If brothers know, it's a dude named the Silver Report on YouTube. Well, I remember the whole 19 scare, right? He bugged out and he moved to Mexico, which I believe I think he might be Mexican or he might be half or whatever. I'm not sure. But, well, you know, he might not be because he don't speak Spanish. But basically, he hasn't been on YouTube for a minute and he said why. He made a video of his foot and it got infected. You know, and it just made me, and he didn't know what to do. He was asking like his viewers for help. But basically, it's out of nowhere, the nigga got a foot infection. And he didn't have the right documents, so he couldn't get the right antibiotics. And they told him that he can't even leave the country. So he can't even go into the States for treatment. So he's like stuck, you can tell it in his voice. But he's an avid person talking about gold and silver and prepping, and you need your own farm. The Most High can intervene and just judge you, man.
Yeah.
So he's scared that he might lose his foot, man. It just swelled up. But he knew the herbs, of course. But if the Most High ain't with you, he can hit you with a plague that you can't cure. So none of that, all that prepping, that was a prime. Lord's want to do a lesson on it. That's a prime example how the Most High can just come for you. You got. I got 20 years of food, and then I got $30,000. I got 30 silver coins, 30,000 silver coins. I do gold and silver, and he was talking about, sponsor gold and silver scams. So he don't really got money like that. He got hit. He had to get a lawyer out there, and then he had to go to a private doctor, and then he had to pay for his documents for him and his family. So he got hit over the head. His eyes, just came out of nowhere. So that's how it's gonna go down, man. What if it was the time for the collapse? Your ass done. You can't even move. Your whole family's depending on you. Your woman, she gonna leave, man.
Yep. Oh yeah.
She gonna leave with the kid here. Your leg, that shit is infected. You don't know what the fuck to do. You're dependent on the system. Okay? But hey, something like that happened to Jake. Who's the first person we gonna contact? Get out about Shemal Shai, man. Okay? And ask him to heal us. So that's just an example how the Most High, he just gonna be judging you people, man. No matter how much prepping you get, the Lord can have you stub your toe and you get an infection. Now you done. You can't even move.
Well, it remind me of how the scripture said the day of the Lord gonna be. Like a man did flee from a lion, that bear met him and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him.
Yeah, so you're not gonna escape the wrath.
Calamity after calamity.
Okay? Go ahead.
Yep. Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day. All right, we're in that day.
Yeah, we're in that day now. We're literally in the day to exercise our faith. Man, we in all hell. Which, all hell break loose. But we're in that right now. Mm-hmm. With the things that you need, the things that you lack in the spirit. What do you have to do? You got to pray to the Lord. The certain things that that need to be, you feel that you need in the spirit, or certain binds that you're in. Okay, what do you have to do? You have to pray to the Lord. You have to use the counsel. You have to use all the tools that the Most High set on the earth for us to use. Okay, for us to ultimately be good. It's gonna be the same thing in that day, Jacob trouble, but these things gonna be like instant because it's like, Lord, I need it now. Right? I need you to come yesterday. Okay? But we're exercising that faith now, man. Okay, the last moment, man. The Most High. Here I go. Here I am. See, all you gotta do is wait.
I got a quote for you.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Psalms 34.
And like I said, I have not seen.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't seen it. Yeah. Where the Most High didn't come through. Mm-hmm. I just haven't seen it. All right? Go ahead.
Psalms 34 and 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth them, and delivereth them out of all their troubles.
We in troubles right now, man. We pretty much in Jacob's trouble. We're troubled. You telling me you're not troubled in this society? Okay, now we're not fully in Jacob's trouble, the pinnacle, but you gonna know. But hey, the Most High, he hear. But there's a point. The righteous man. Okay, so you do the best that you can. You at least when you come to the Lord, like, oh man, Lord, I've been doing the work. I mean, you told me to do the work, right? I'm doing it. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm doing the best I can. I know I can do more, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing what's required of me. So you can come to the Most High with a clear conscience. You ain't a nigga. Yeah, you smoking, you doing all this demonic. Of course, the Most High ain't gonna help your ass. Okay. You being a brother, you brotherly. Okay. The Most High, he gonna come for you. He gonna come. He gonna come at the right necessary time, man. Yeah. Okay. That's just the way that it goes. The righteous cry and the Most High hears them, deliver them out of all their troubles. So that's now and all the way into the end. Because when those missiles shoot off, man, we just gonna be sitting there? No, we're gonna be crying to the Lord, man. Baba Gashad, save me. And we don't even, and the cold thing about we don't even know we're gonna get saved. You know what I mean? We have confidence, right? In the fear of the Lord, there's strong confidence, but you just don't know until you on that chariot, until you bow. It's gonna be instant.
Scripture says the righteous shall scarcely be saved.
Scarcely be saved, that's right.
If I could just say this too, the scriptures say how he that comes to the Most High must believe that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You're going to have a good conscience if you meet those requirements. If you're seeking the Lord, if you're diligently seeking the Lord. If you're not, then you're going to be, the scriptures say, the expectation of the wicked is wrath.
Righteous is only good.
You already know if you're on bullshit.
Yep, you know.
Or maybe you don't know. you under strong delusion.
Well, the Lord love you, he'll reveal it to you through rebuke.
Well, there you go. The Lord don't love you. You know?
Through rebuke and self-examination.
As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent. So for the Lord to tell you that you're going off, for the Lord to tell you doing something that displeases him, then the Lord is showing you that he loves you. Yep. Stop doing that.
Yep.
I'm going to smoke you. That's basically the Lord's saying.
Yep. And those that humble themselves, that's what the Most High like, man. For you to be humble. Because the act of praying is humble. That's you humbling yourself. The very act of praying. Because you're acknowledging that there's a higher power that controls everything.
So you make a supplication every day too.
Yeah.
Every day. You ain't like, oh, nah, forget about it. I'm constantly on the Lord.
Yeah, that's how you gotta be, bro.
Yeah.
I remember waking up, Lord, bump shot, come on, Lord. But the first thing that came out of my mind is a little bump shot.
Yep.
You know?
Well, the scripture say, give him no rest until he establish and make Jerusalem a praise within the earth.
Yeah. That's how you gotta be constantly on. But the Lord, that's what he told us to do.
Yeah, that's what he likes.
He literally told us to be on his line, man. Don't give him no rest. Whatever, what you need in the spirit, man, constantly just you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pray without ceasing, as it tells you in the scriptures.
And when you go into that supplication and praying, it's to beg.
Yep.
So you gotta humble yourself to beg to Yahweh try to get us out of here.
Yeah.
And the scriptures say, shall not the Most High avenge his only elect which cry unto him day and night?
Swiftly and speedily.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say he bear along with him, you know?
Mhm.
He's going to avenge him swiftly and speedily.
Yeah, so this thing gonna happen quick, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is gonna be like, boom, we in Jacob trouble, cause Esau gonna be pushing his mark. Okay, it's gonna be quick, man, and we gonna be going through it's gonna be a lot of crying in that day, man, crying to the Lord, because we gonna literally have no other option. Yeah. Esau Edom's coming.
Well, Apostle Tahar goes into it once that the Charagma is implemented. It's not too long after that. And we had an example when they tried to implement the Jews. How fast did they get as many people as they were going to get?
They got a lot of people quick, man. They got
Warp
a lot.
speed.
Yep, warp speed.
Operation
Yeah,
Warp
Operation
Speed.
Warp Speed.
So that's how they gonna do it, man. They got a lot of people.
Yep. They were going to churches, everywhere.
They did a campaign, man. So pretty much those who got it, got it.
They hadn't even resisted unto blood yet. So when Esau started threatening them with death, the ones they got the blue list, the yellow list, and the red list. When they start threatening you with death, a lot of people they gonna switch.
Our temptation?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how Esau's gonna do it is he might not put a gun to your head, but he's gonna stop the fool from coming in.
Yeah.
He's gonna you gotta be on this system if you want to eat. You gotta be on this system. And he's gonna demonize if you're not. Oh, they'll set up something to where look they're going around stealing, they're killing, they're extremists, people who don't take this. He gonna demonize you.
Yeah. Well, Scripture scripture says he's gonna make war with those who keep his
Yep,
commandments.
yep, yep.
You know?
But see, okay, you gonna make war with us. The Most High gonna make war with you and overcome you. Okay? Our power is stronger than you, Esau. You literally just a little man on the earth. You're a little man with technology that the Most High gave you. Okay? You dealing with the spiritual demon. Really, the spiritual demon Satan is on our side. He worked for the same power that we work for, man. Okay? And he doesn't have power over life and death. Yahweh Shema Shai has power over life and death. Okay? So that's why we're not afraid, okay, of Esau Edom and his power. Because all the power that he got from the Heavenly Father. Okay? And it's written that this man's getting ready to be taken down. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. This man going down quick, man.
Yeah, precept.
Okay.
Hey, Kasaba, what was you reading at when you on that last precept? Was that Psalm 34 or 37?
Yeah, it was 34.
Okay, well, it's Psalm 37, and I'm gonna start at 23.
37, 34 and 37.
Yeah, both hard. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way.
Yeah. Read it again.
Yep, it says the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And that's that man who we read in Isaiah the 10th chapter, who now stays upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright, so the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down.
Yeah. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. Going to a righteous man falleth 7 times, meaning completion. But he gets back up. Meaning he's going to repent, man, and he's going to not do that act again. He's not going to do certain sins of the death.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not going. You know, he's going to be begging the Heavenly Father, man. He's going to be a humble man. Okay, and really, the Most High is controlling. The Most High, our righteousness is of the Most High, man. It's not of us. So men that are going to make it is because Yahweh Shema Shai ordered their steps.
That's right.
And even ordered the different, paths, the different, different tribulations within that path. The different hurdles. Okay? The different slips. But they weren't going to slip unto destruction. They were going to slip unto repentance, man, to even get closer with the Heavenly Father, man. To offend less. So when the Most High, when these judgments start, because remember, everybody, anything that happens in the earth, they don't care if a bird loses a feather. Okay, a little baby cries to the average fart. The Most High controls everything. Okay, so anybody that dies, anything that happens, the Most High said yay or he said nay. Okay, so knowing that, how do we move? We move with fear.
Yep.
These people ain't moving with fear. They say you can do whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want. Now, if you attracted to minors, little boys, you can do that too. That's not. And Esau, he's going to try to make that. Yeah, there's nothing. Our scientists say that there's nothing wrong with this behavior. This is actually good. Nah, man, that ain't good. He gonna do the same thing with the MOTB. Yeah, this is gonna help. This is gonna help society. This is benevolent. This is gonna help your neighbor. They say to get the thing. This is loving your neighbor. They even brought scriptures out.
Yeah. The highest form of loving your neighbor.
The highest form.
The false miracles with curing Alzheimer's, watching your blood sugar, your blood pressure,
The change it's like
Those are the devil's working miracles.
yeah, the changing of time. Now they trick the whole generation into thinking that you can literally become a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't even make any sense. A man can become a woman, but then when you ask them what a woman is, they can't define it. So you're telling me this is not spiritual Sodom? You're telling me that this is not Babylon the Great? Remember, Babylon is Babal in the Hebrew, which means confusion. You tell me this is not confusion? This is not the land of Merathion? Double rebellion? This is not it? Where the hell is it? This has to be it. We're 100 trillion thousand billion%. Okay, that this is Babylon the Great. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shai, he delivered these prophecies. Man.
That's right.
Okay.
Proves it.
Probably, like the brother said, prophecy proves it. So, hey, we're literally just watching everything just tumble and crash to the ground, man. And as that tumble and crash to the ground, man, our spirits are being lifted up. Okay? You had a
So,
precept?
I gotta read this because I brought it out for that point she was making. He said, "You never seen a brother like forsaken."
I just haven't seen it.
Yep. Psalm 37:24 says, "Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. For the Lord Yahweh upholdeth him with his hand." Verse 25 says, "I have been young, and now I'm old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread."
See that? I have not seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread, man. You just... Where's that at?
The Psalm 37.
Psalms? That's David, Psalm of David?
Yeah, you know it.
He said, I haven't seen it, man. David way higher level than me. Okay? That's third in command on the earth.
Yep. Of all the spirits.
Of all the spirits, man. He ain't seen it. So that should give you a new level of confidence in Yahweh Shemal Shai, to where you can glory in the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, knowing that it's impossible for the righteous to fall.
What the scripture saying, the fear of the Lord is strong confidence.
It's strong confidence.
That's that faith, man. And that's what we're gonna need in these times. We're gonna need that strong faith.
And we need it now.
Yeah.
It's being built up now, man. That strong faith. We don't know how it's gonna happen, but the Lord, He just gonna make a way.
He promised.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry
And
about it,
that's the level of faith that the Lord wants you to have, man. And each time the Most High comes through, you exercise that faith, you get built up more. Like, you know what, I ain't going to work. Because things that you worried about back when you first came in, you should not be worrying about these things now.
But it's easier too. It takes a load off because you're trying to think about how am I do this, and then you get to that point. Oh Lord, you ain't gotta think about it.
Hey, you know, like we be going out, a couple of brothers and stuff like that. We get separated, and we're like, man, we don't even have the brother phone. He not answering his phone or nothing like that. We somewhere in a different state, maybe. You know, he's like, you know what? The Lord gonna have it. The Lord gonna. Because we see it so many times where you just walking around the corner, the brother. Oh shit, the brother right there. You know what I mean?
Right on time, too.
Right on time. Everything worked out perfectly. You know what I mean? Go somewhere, free food, or you know, something happened, but the Most High, he threw that blessing. Hey, look, I'm there. I'm still there.
And you might have just had to wait a little bit, but ultimately everything
That
played out.
patience, man. That patience.
You might have ran into 144 on the license plate.
Yeah. Hey, so it's a lot of signs, man. A lot of signs, you know, that the Most High gives his men. Okay. You done on that? You got that?
Yeah, I have Psalms 91.
So that whole chapter is good. Man.
Yeah, that's.
Just read the whole chapter.
Yeah,
Go start from the top.
91:1. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty."
You're in the secret place of the Most High is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. So we out in the open. You know what I mean? We in this world, we're not others' world, but the whole time we're hidden. The whole time we in a secret place, man. You know, like the scripture said, the angels of the Lord that came and run about those who fear the Lord Yahweh and delivered them. Read it again, bro.
Yep, Psalms 91:1. "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High."
You gotta dwell in the secret place of the Most High. Why the wacky take Christian tell you know, do as thy will. When you come into a situation, just call upon Jesus. You know what I mean? No, you gotta dwell in the secret place of the Most High. You know what I mean? You gotta abide in the fear of the Lord. You gotta stay with a healthy fear towards the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Hey, and it's not given to the many. You know, it's only given to the few. It's secret. It says, I'll read from the top again. "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High."
Oh yeah, why is it a secret? Because just like the Lord said in Matthew 13, 9 and 10. Because it is given unto you to understand the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given.
Yeah. It says, "shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty."
Let's talk about the angels, man. You know, why I kept right about it. Each brother has their own personal angel, man. All right, but you have angels controlling everything that goes down as well.
Yeah.
You know, those messengers, those are our big brothers. You know, while the evil messengers, you know, they come in. You know, yeah, we're gonna be buffeted. You know, what I mean, we're gonna go through things. Ultimately, in the time to come, like it says in Job the 5th chapter, He should deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with one of the brothers, and I forgot who it was. But basically, he says, you got says, verse 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust.
Yeah, safe haven. The safe haven. What's that? Proverbs. What's that? 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Yep.
The righteous run into it, and it's safe. That's their secret place. You know, their refuge, their shelter. Like, just as a man is gonna be as a hiding place, you know, for the elect lady and the children that's gonna be delivered. All right, why? Because we're in a hiding place ourselves, man. You know, we're in a spiritual ark ourselves that we're building through the spirit of prophet Haba Shem Yahushua. This is all spiritual in these times, man.
Yep. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Surely, all right, surely that's a for sure thing. He's gonna deliver thee from the snare of the fowler. Go ahead.
Yep. And going into Esau, man, he's going to protect us from whatever Esau has out there to try and trap us up.
All the snares, gins that he said. Because we read in Nahum the 3rd chapter, the prey departeth not. What is Esau known as in the book of Genesis? A cunning hunter.
Yep.
And you know, his main prey is Jake. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and from the noisome pestilence.
Yeah, for the noisome pestilence. All right, because you're going to have all type of plagues and diseases that's going to come. Final plague being the thermonuclear.
Well, we in it right now.
Yeah.
We in those pestilences, noisome pestilence. The ultimate noisome pestilence is a missile.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in the time right now. You see what's going on in the earth?
Yeah.
People just dying by the boatload, man.
Mm-hmm.
Children, there was, people being found trying to come over from Mexico. 30, 40 people dead in a big, one of them vans or whatever.
Suffocating one
Suffocating.
18 wheelers or
You got over damn near 1 million children go missing here just in America, man. Over 800,000.
Yeah.
That's judgment. There's people right now that have children that just went missing and that are never going to be found.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that have died of these diseases, especially within the last 2 years, man. Okay, and these things have what they just passed over us.
Mm-hmm.
You had hella people get forced into taking it. Okay, and it passed over us. We had the Most High gave us that counsel from the heavens, man, from our apostles and elders on down, and the Spirit working with us now. Okay, Jake be getting shot down in the streets. We come in contact with the police, they pull us over. All right, but the Most High have it to where we have these precepts in our mind. We know how to move, man. We know how to be wise as a serpent. Just think how many Jakes is out there that are not wise, they meet their demise. All the moles that got hit by that car. What are the chances what are the chances of that even happening? Them being in that exact same spot and then somebody just coming and doing that.
Direct strike.
A direct people getting hit with lightning strikes. So we're in the plagues. Just like the Most High, he just ramping them up. And there's gonna be more judgments every day. The Most High bring them judgments to light, man.
So I had a quick precept, real quick, just to back with the brother.
So we in that time right now. Okay.
It's the book of Psalm 119. Let's see, 126. Yep, Psalm 119, 126, real quick. It says, it is time for thee, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, to work.
Yep, to work.
For they have made void thy law.
Yeah. So they read that again. That's a heavy hitter right there.
Yep, Psalm 119.
What is those works, man? Those judgments.
Yeah.
The Most High just putting people to death.
Yep.
Okay.
Those spirits that are created for vengeance, sending them out to execute judgment.
And the Lord, those spirits that created for vengeance, they appease the wrath of them of him that sent them. So the Most High, okay, I'm happy that I get this nigga off there. I'm thinking about the nigga Kevin Samuels, right? That nigga Kevin Samuels, he was going in. And the Most High took that nigga out, man. He said, nah, you ain't waking up the black woman. I don't want the black woman to get woke up. I don't want her to get in place. Right? So the Most High took him out. Okay? He was coaching these women up. Trying to get them some level, some level of order. He was trying to bring some level of order into their life. Most High took his ass out, man. He don't want that. He wants you people to be judged.
Yeah.
Okay, because that'll open up the door for believing in His truth, too. It's like a gateway. where did he get his knowledge from? You already know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, it is time for thee, Lord, to work.
Yeah, it's time because we're at the end. This is the time where the Most High is getting ready to work. He's not going to be dormant. Well, he's always working. Every single Most High, he's always working. He never took a day off. But there's times where the Most High ain't really just putting people to death like that. You got to allow the sins to be built up. Now hey, the Lord is releasing them. He is releasing the judgments, the spirits. And you can see that on these people, man. They just going crazy, man. There's always a viral video of somebody going crazy, or it's always somebody, getting stabbed up for, just a confrontation, or an elderly person getting sucker punched
Yep.
and falling on the ground and dying.
Yep.
And on the flip side, there's always a viral video of some type of abomination going on.
Yeah.
Or somebody eating an abomination, a lobster roll or something. Or some fucking drag queens in an elementary school or something. Or somebody just straight up blaspheming the word of the Most High.
Yep.
All type of wicked, filthy acts are going on, man.
And they can't even equate these plagues, like it says, Exodus 16, with the judgment. man.
Right.
The scourges for amendment. Okay? They think that they're in a good place. These people actually believe that they're in a good place. Okay, that America or the world, humanity is going to bounce back some type of way. Nah, man, it's nothing but judgment. Can you see it? Nothing but man-made droughts. The Most High got droughts. These different, those tornadoes that ripped through. Remember the tornado ripped through the whole Amazon building, killed a couple of people? Out in the Midwest.
Well, they had a fucking flood come through the strip in Vegas last year.
Yeah. The strip in Vegas. Oh, and flooded North DC as well.
Yep.
Out there in China, so many people died all in floods. Esau don't put it on the TV. You gotta actually be in the loop. You gotta be on your watch.
Yeah, watch it.
You gotta actually be watching to see, because you can be stuck in your own little circle, and that's what you are. It's just stuck in your own little circle, your own little world. Just going to your little job, coming back home, watching the same bullshit as Netflix.
Yep.
Watching your algorithms all fucked up. Nothing but trans putting on makeup and booty shaking videos.
Well, like what the brother Smart be going into it. These people don't want to watch the news.
Yeah.
They don't want to look into the current events. It's too much for them. Ultimately, the Lord wants to keep them in that state of being asleep. That way, the day of the Lord can just, catch them like off guard, man.
Thief in the night.
Thief in the night. That's how it's gonna hit them.
It's beautiful too, man. Hey, man, that's gonna be a beautiful when it really, really goes down, man. It's gonna be just so beautiful.
Hey, you know what too, bro? We got. I was thinking about it. We gotta see a lot of this wickedness, right? And we, of course, won't got the power to do. Just think about the angels that gotta see it. The angels that gotta report back to the Heavenly Father, like, hey, Lord, they doing this, they doing that. I'm ready. I can do it like this. They coming up with different ways to put these people to death. And the Lord is like you said, the Lord's letting them build their tab.
Yeah.
So imagine the judgment that's coming. We meditate terrible.
Well, look at the judgments that are coming.
Right.
Like those moles that got hit by that car, man. That's a gruesome. You see a little bullet. It was a bullet ball.
Oh, it's crazy.
But before that, he was talking about how I just had sex with her baby daddy. He's on all Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. All the little social media. You know what I mean? Just being a mo. But then that judgment came, man.
The angels seen that.
Okay, you got women getting stabbed up 20, 30 times. Okay, in front of the kids. The baby daddy just going crazy. And then turning on the kids. You got that one Jake that confronted the store owner. It was really judgment on both of their ends. The store owner, he wasn't an owner. He worked there. He was like an Ishmaelite dude out there in New York, because the nigga was offended because she didn't have enough money to buy a bag of chips. The highly emotional nigga man, he went down there to confront him, and the nigga got stabbed up and put to death.
Yep.
Where's she at right now? You already know she's doing the same thing with another nigga, man. Okay? That nigga got X'd out. This nigga 30, 40 years old, already still in that emotional state over a bag of chips. Okay? Because the nigga woman didn't have enough money. Okay? And she got in an argument. Because she's entitled. But that nigga got put to death. And the older Jake, he went to jail, man.
Yep.
So his life is done too. Okay? Oh, man, you go on Live Link, man. Go on Telegram Live Link, man. You see nothing but judgments, man. You see all down there in Central South America, man, them Latin tribes, man, they ain't nothing to mess with, man. They going around just executing people. Okay, just literally just putting people to death. Shootouts, chopping heads off.
Yeah.
There's a lot of judgments going on, man.
The times that we in, man.
Yep.
The times that we in.
I was just gonna say too, you see like the little judgments going on every day, but if you're really on your watch, you see the Lord preparing for these big judgments. Like over there in Europe, I think they said over 64% of the land is in drought.
Yep, biggest drought in 500 years.
500 years. You got these little nations building up their nuclear arsenal, like Iran. You know, hey, even over here, you got the droughts going in, that food shortages. Hey, the Lord is getting ready for that big judgment.
That's right. What it says?
And while that big judgment comes, that's when Esau gonna push his agenda. That's when he's gonna do it at the height of crisis, at the height of chaos. That will give him the perfect opportunity to push this new system, man.
We're going back to the no crisis of the West.
Spirit.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about that.
What is that?
I believe it's called Hegelian
Hegelian dialectic, yeah. Problem, action, solution.
Right. Pressure from above, pressure from below. It says, it is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 127, read the next two verses. It says, therefore I love thy commandments above gold.
Yeah. We love the commandments of the Lord because we understand that the commandments of the Lord are life.
Yeah.
Okay, and breaking of the commandments is death. And the Lord, He gonna send those spirits of vengeance for you, man. Those evil angels. Go ahead.
It says, therefore I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold.
So we not the Lord's will, Yahweh Shemashah willing, we not gonna give in. Okay, in being enticed with sin.
Right.
Scriptures tell us about that. Okay, not to be enticed with sin. Don't fret because of the evildoer that prospers in a way. So we're not gonna allow this side, the illusion of wealth and fame and glory. TikTok famous for doing a dance. We're not gonna have that illusion because it's all set up. That's literally set up to destroy the society. It's literally set up to do that, to destroy the people's minds. So when they bring in this, they don't have no opposition. It's just a bunch of weirdos. Okay, a bunch of men acting like women and women acting like men. See, when actual tribulation comes, women, they turn back into women. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 128, it says, therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right.
Yeah, all things. Oh, going back into the diet, man.
Yep.
You got all these Christians, they going hard saying you can eat everything.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we take the whole law of Yahweh Shemashah serious.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Most High said don't eat this particular food, you might not understand why. Okay, but the Most High said don't do it. Okay, it's you that's wrong. It's not the Most High that's wrong. Okay, it's not the one who created these laws that's wrong. It's you. It's your heart. It's your flesh. Okay, so we gonna respect that law, man. We gonna hold it to its highest standard, because that is the standard. That's our morals. In this world, they want us to get off our morals. They want us to be immoral with them. That's why they demonize us. Okay, that's why. The world hated Yahweh and Yahweh Shai before it hated us. We just came into the world, so to speak, right?
Right.
30, 40 years ago, not even that. We all under 40. So they've been hated this word, man.
Us, we just really was born in the spirit.
Yeah.
Babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Always kind of awkward, but you know, you had friends, you had partners and shit. You know, people liked you for certain things. But now, man, we're hated.
Because we embody this word, man. We're an example of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai on the earth. That's how we're supposed to be, man. Regardless of how anybody feels about it. Regardless of how your woman feels. Regardless of how your children. Regardless of how your parents feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Regardless of what Esau Edom say. Okay? We gonna hold our integrity into the end, Yahweh Shai willing. And through that, the Most High gonna deliver that person.
That's right.
Okay? But here it is, you gay man, you be a demon just so you can be destroyed. You still gonna be destroyed. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way.
Yeah, so the right way is in the Bible.
That's right.
We esteem and we put that on a pedestal, on the highest platform. Okay, to hell with Esau Edom and his new age and what his science. He just all the nigga do is come on TV and say, well, the scientist said this. Nigga, what scientist? You blanket statement just saying the scientist. Okay?
Well, the scientist said this yesterday. Now today, the scientist says this. Totally opposite.
Well, Fauci said that the science changes.
Yeah.
That's code word. You know what that really means? That's code word to just do what I say. That's what that means. That's code word. Do it as I say. Okay? But he's not gonna say it upright, because if he say it upright, you ain't gonna believe the nigga, because he's literally lying. It don't even make sense. So he fabricates a big story behind it. He'll create a multi-trillion-dollar industry behind a lie.
Yep.
Well, America is just a big ass lie. Okay?
Oh, well, we read it. Woe to the bloody city.
Well, lies and robbery.
Yeah, for the lies and robbery.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start wrapping it up.
1 Samuel 15:22, and Samuel said, it says, hath the Lord has great delight in burnt, hath the Lord have,
Slow it down.
Jake excited. So, yeah, we're all excited.
it says, and Samuel said, hath the Lord has great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord.
Right. That's what it's about. It's obeying the voice of the Lord. What did Peter say that in Acts? We ought to obey the Most High rather than men.
Yep.
Okay. That's who we should obey. Okay. Not Esau, not man, not the multitude, not being politically correct. Okay. Watching our words. Nah, man, we gonna just speak truth, whether you like it or not. Because this is the thing, it's you that's the issue. It's not us, it's not the word. The word, there is no issue with the word. It's you. You're the demon. And when you tell people that, they get mad. Okay? That the way that they think is off. Just because it's the popular way of thinking in a Babylon, well, being a Sodomite's popular. Okay? Being a glutton is popular. Well, being overweight. More people are overweight than on point. I'm talking about extremely obese.
Idolatry is popular. No.
Theft. Nigga culture. Which is nothing other than Edomite culture repackaged. And made sexy, so to speak.
Yeah.
Give us some flavor.
Because Esau, he ain't got no salt. He just straight up just kill you, eat you, pop you. So he gotta give it to the niggas, they'll make it look nice. Go ahead.
Behold, to obey is better.
When
than
niggas made sin, they made it seem popular. They made sin popular.
They made it alluring.
That's a perfect word.
Attractive.
Beautiful word. They made it attractive. And niggas go above and beyond. I'm talking about you Israelites. Okay. You turn it into a hot song, and then Esau, the demon that he is, he'll push it and make $1 billion off of it. So he'll make money off of it, off of wickedness, pure evil. And then he builds it into the society to where that's popular culture. That's pop culture now. Wearing tight jeans is pop culture. Wearing fucking spandex, that's tight culture. Now on every bitch that you see, she got her titties out and her pussy out. And if you say something about it, then you're judging. You're bad. And then you got Captain Save the whole niggas that will come to her defense. Yeah. So the whole system, the whole system has to be destroyed. And that's what's coming. And we find comfort in that. Knowing every single day we go to bed, Every single day we wake up, we're one step closer to you people's demise, to your destruction. Okay? And to our kingship.
That's right.
And our priesthood.
Our race.
Okay? And to have dominion over the whole planet Earth. You're going to do it the Israelite way. Righteousness. Okay, you're going to go by the book. and Esau going to hate it, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. All right? So we can do what it says in scripture that we can do. Okay? We're going to rule with the rod of iron, baby. Okay? The most rigorous rule. Go ahead.
Behold, to obey is better than to sacrifice.
Right, so obey is better than sacrifice. So, hey, well, so go keep going.
And to hearken than the fat of rams.
So, it's all about you just listening to the Lord, man. In his counsel. Well, Jake is disobedient, man. You Israelites, they're the most disobedient people on the planet Earth. They're the most stiff-hearted, hard-hearted, stiff-necked, rebellious.
Well, you gotta let me keep going.
Go ahead.
It says, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Yeah. But nothing but a bunch of witches. Okay?
Hey, that's glorified here.
Yeah. Because witchcraft is basically you going another way. You know that there's one, like Saul. Saul knew that it was the only power, but to get an advantage, to get what he wanted in the flesh, he went another way. Which the Most High said, don't do that, don't worship. Because there is power on that side, there is power on the left-hand side. Right?
Well, when I was reading that earlier this week, Matthew the 4th chapter, when Satan came to tempt Yahweh Shai, you know, he came offering him all type of things, you know, came offering dominion, power, you know, but what did the Lord do? He resisted, you know, because there's only one way, there's only one true way to obtain those type of things.
Yeah, and to have those things with a clear conscience, and for those things to be obtained and sustained eternally. Okay, you can only get that. You can only get the world and the constellation prize for a moment, man.
Yep.
Because you have to do wicked things to get it, and you have to continue to do wicked things to maintain it.
Yep.
But there's gonna come a time where that's gonna run out. When the true powers is gonna enough is enough, and that's where we're at. We're at the point where the Most High is saying enough is enough with Esau. Okay, this dude gotta go. I'm done with him. He's done everything I needed him to do. He's done everything I needed him to do to justify this ass whooping. Okay.
Which that was ordained, you know, that was appointed to him from the beginning, man. Before the foundation of the earth was laid, it was set for Esau even to go out in the fashion that he about to go out in, man. You know, but he just had to basically do the work to meet that judgment. Yeah. And that's what you see in the earth, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Stubbornness is as iniquity, with sin upon sin upon sin. Iniquity and idolatry, that's going against the first commandment of the Most High, man. You know, that's what stubbornness is equivalent to, iniquity and idolatry. You got more?
Yeah, I just finished it. It says, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee from being king.
Oh, well, no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, this, you know, we are in this truth, gathering this wisdom to you know, basically be kings. You know,
kings and priests.
in the time to come. So those of our people that don't hearken unto the word, hearken unto the Lord and into the word, you know, they said we was kings. Well, that crown is getting knocked off your head. You know,
You're not going to receive that crown, which is complete honor and glory. It's going to be, you know, you're going to be a king, but it's going to be an asterisk over that kingship. And there's going to be levels of king, being a king. You're going to be a king because you're going to be born a king. You're not going to be transferred over from this world into to experience the kingdom, man, the glory, and to be. You're not gonna be crowned by Yahweh Shai, man.
Receive that holy kiss from him. Woo! So, good job.
And that's eternal. You're always gonna have that forever. This is back in Psalm 91 and 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Yeah, so his truth is our protection. Okay. On in every way. Knowing and understanding the precepts. Knowing and understanding the likes and the dislikes of the Most High. These people, they worship God, but then they don't even care what God likes and what he doesn't like.
Yep. Well, what is it? These people,
Not even his name. They don't even care for it to call upon his name.
yep. They draw with me with their lips, with their
The
hearts
heart's far from me. Their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men. So,
Also in times in the first chapter, it says they confess that they know the Most High, but to every good work they reprobate.
yeah.
It's talking about Jake, man.
That's Jake. That's the poster child of Jake. You know? My God, thank God. Then they complete demon.
Yep.
They throw away all the God stuff. Jake's a mess, man.
Oh, with that potion, what was it said to do? Do that
Yeah.
that Jabaloco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that gene
That
off.
gene off, man.
Sever that tie. Hey man, who knows? Niggas already had a severed dog.
Yep.
In the spirit.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
Yeah, we ain't the monkey teams. We ain't worried about none of that. Okay? We're worried about Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's our fear. Esau hates that. He hates that we fear the Lord and not him.
Revelation 12 and 17. That's where you're gonna go to come down upon those who who trust in the Lord Yahweh Shema. Right, because man, they keep his commandments. They're no longer into the beast. They're no longer into his ways. We don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. We totally. What can you give us, really? We want you to be destroyed, Esau. We don't give a shit about none of this, man. We just doing it because we gotta do it.
Yeah.
We go to work because we gotta go to work. We have no other choice.
We've been serving out a sentence.
That's all we doing. Okay. Somebody's doing.
It says, verse 6, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Yeah.
It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Yeah, that's a miracle right there. How all these and this is actually happening right now. Hella people are just dropping dead from mysterious just sudden adult death syndrome to being judged in cars and get ready to start family members starting getting knocked off. Start getting close, hit home. Get ready. Get your mind right. Okay? But it's not gonna come nigh thee. Meaning it's not gonna touch you and your family, man. Most High gonna have that hedge on you and your family. And say somebody in your family get put to death close to you, maybe a child. Well, hey, you still gotta keep the faith. That's not the end of that child. That's not the end all be all, man. That's not the end of the game. You're gonna receive that child in the kingdom. Okay? That was just written in your story. That's all. Look at our forefathers, man. We are men of great loss. Just look at it. We literally lost everything.
For the greatest game, though.
For the greatest gain, hey, spirit. The biggest loss, to the biggest crash, to the biggest, market takeoff. It's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, man. And see, this time around, there will be no more need, okay, for the wicked. There will be no more need for us to go off, but we're gonna be perfect. So those blessings have to stay upon us. The Most High can't judge us no more because we're going to be all righteous. So nobody's going to take us down. Okay, you ain't going to worry, damn, I do a video today. The Most High might put me to death. Or I might have said the wrong thing. You ain't going to have no evil thoughts. What the hell is that? Your woman ain't going to be cursing you out. Your child ain't going to get sick. You're not gonna get sick. You're not gonna even stub your toe. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, verse 8, Psalms 91 and 8, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
See, that's where our habitation, our refuge is at. It's in Yahweh Shema Shai. It starts with the name. Okay, go ahead.
There shall no evil befall thee.
See, there shall no evil befall thee. Why are these scriptures there? It's to build you up.
Right.
Okay, so when you walk in fear of Yahweh Shema Shai, but not in fear of sudden judgment. Okay, not in fear. When you grow, I remember, man, you grow up, you live in fear. What if this can happen? What if that can happen?
Mm-hmm.
It's always something. What if you do this? And that's all that's pushed to you from everybody, man. Or anything bad can happen because that's all they're seeing. Because the expectation of the wicked is wrath. So, and then they getting dreams again put to death. People told me that, yeah, I always have back-to-back dreams against strangled. God damn, really? Which certain things happen to us, but not like that. It tells you in the Apocrypha how these things upon sin are sevenfold.
Night terrors.
So they'll actually see themselves getting put to death. See themselves in a shootout, car crash, mangled.
Looking like the scriptures say, dreams come through what, a multitude of business. Alright, and the majority of our people just occupied in evil, man. You know?
That's their business. That's their occupation. They work for Satan. So Satan will give you a just reward. Go ahead.
It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
And the angels are not going to slip up. Oh, my bad, Slocky. You know, Lord, it just happened so quick. I was grabbing a cup of coffee. Nah, man, the angels, they're going to give, if the Most High say, protect this man, protect his family, nothing's going to happen to you.
Right.
Absolutely nothing. It's impossible. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, they shall bear thee up in their hands,
If they got to bear you up, see? Go ahead.
lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
And Satan tried to tempt Yahweh Shai with that. Okay? Which, this is not for you, knowing that, it's not for you to go out and tempt the Lord. Okay? You don't want to jump off this building, the Most High say you're going to grab me. Next thing you know, you're in the spiritual world. or the Most High might leave you as alive, just paralyzed. Now you through. Okay? Go ahead.
Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder,
Yeah, that's the spiritual powers. Go ahead.
the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
Amen. Look at that. Go ahead.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. Going back into what we were speaking about earlier, how the Most High coming through. Right? The Most High, we here now, right? We still here. We still preaching. Okay, now it's just enduring unto the end. But even during that time, Jacob trouble, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. Okay? What about you, Jake, that don't call on the name of the Lord? You done. You literally done. Jake, that's all. It's all the spirit. Everything. You ain't got to get mad. Why would you get mad? At this point, you shouldn't even get mad. Okay? Everybody's in their position that they're supposed to be in. We just got to be thankful that the Lord gave us a chance to be in this position. What are the chances out of all the spirits on the earth?
To know the name.
Yeah. Lord, they gave you the opportunity to glorify him.
Not only to know the name, but to praise the name. Man. 'Cause, bro, there's so many videos being made. Damn near everybody on earth heard the name. You know? They just brushed it off. So, to believe on that name and to give reverence and praise and to fear that name, man, that's a blessing. because that comes with all the perks. Or you go to Las Vegas, you get the upgraded suite, the deluxe, you know, the CEO deluxe suite with all, even women come with it, you know. You either pick from a litter of 100,000 women. Which one you can have them all? You want them all? You know, everything comes with it. You know, you on that level, the VIP. Okay, because you fear the name of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay, go ahead.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble.
I will be with him in trouble. See, so during Jacob's trouble, the Most High gonna be there the whole time. Go ahead.
I will deliver him and honor him.
I will deliver and honor him. Why?
With long life will I satisfy him.
Right. Read that again.
Yep, it says, he shall call upon my name, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him.
Go ahead.
With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
Right, and show him my salvation, because you knew the name of the Lord, you feared the Lord, and you obeyed him, like we were going into in Samuel. It's better to obey than to have sacrifice. You know? So, hey man, the scripture said it better than I can. Anybody brother okay, go ahead.
This is Psalms 2.
We'll close out on that.
10. It says, "Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings."
Yeah, we're kings, man. We're kings in training to ultimately be placed in that top position on the earth. Okay, rulers. Go ahead.
It says, "Be instructed, ye judges of the earth."
Yeah, we're literally the judges of the earth. Okay? Why? Because we have this truth, this knowledge. Go ahead.
"Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling."
Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. That it on that?
Yeah, we just hit on that.
Go ahead, kiss the sun, Lisa.
Yeah, you need to read that, brother. What's
That's
up?
a lot.
Yeah,
I know something's wrong. Come on, man.
It says, "Kiss the sun."
Read it from where you started.
Okay, so like
It's the most important part.
serve Psalms 2. Psalms 2 and 11. "Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way.
See?
When his wrath is kindled but a little.
When his wrath is kindled but a little.
But not the last part.
Blessed are all they that put their trust in him."
See?
So
Goes back to what the brother says. Why he ain't never seen a righteous begging for bread. Blessed are all they that put their trust in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Blessed. You know?
Amen. So, hey, we got good things to look for, man. All right, we ain't defeated and beat down. We weren't sent over here to be, destroyed, man. Okay, what happened happened. Really, there's nothing we could have did. Man's going of the Lord. This is the Most High story, so He can give us something far greater. But we had to go through. What we had to go through, man. But now, our punishment is accomplished. We're getting ready to see this man go down.
Right.
Okay, and we got to be gods.
Right.
All right. So, Esau, there's nothing that you can give us on the earth. You are our property. What you mean? You trying to get? Here it is. You the slave. You trying to tell the master? It's not gonna work. Okay.
The slave gonna try to chip the master. They're trying to bring the master. Nigga, you property of Yasharal. Yeah.
So, hey, man, we're going to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh. Until next time, shalom, shalom.